I've actually wanted to do a clown makeup for a while now, but I don't want it to look like the regular clown makeup that we all know. I want it to look sad, like really, really sad. My brows are blocked, but I want to show you guys something. I kind of need your help for this. Well, I handcrafted this. This is supposed to be for here. I handcrafted it and I feel like this is really amazing. Yeah. I also made this. This is for the color. So amazing. I made this morning too, same thing as this one. I really don't know how it's gonna be, but I just want it to be nice. I don't want the whole face to be white, and I don't want to do the normal love shape people usually do. I want it to be off. I have to just be thinking what I'm doing right now. So I took a pencil and started sketching out the look. I wanted to give this amweba shape, that means shapeless. I didn't want to give the normal love heart shape or square that people usually do. I just wanted to do something extraordinary, something that wasn't really often done. Honestly, at some point, I wasn't even trusting my own process. For white, I'll be using this palette. This is the most creamy palette I've ever seen in my life. I usually have this. This is always very creamy to me, but nowadays, I don't know why it's not creamy anymore. It's a normal eyeshadow base, eyeshadow primer. Yeah. I don't know. I've been thinking whether I should make it like something like an artway. One thing about me is I love art things. That's a problem. So I took a brush and started spreading it around the area that I wanted to be white. Most times people ask me how come my base is always very smooth. This is the secret, guys. I love using a brush to spread my paint before I blend it. And when I'm blending it, I usually love using the beauty foam and then placing it on paint before on my skin. I don't know if you get. So what I did here was I used that very creamy paint and the one that I said is not that creamy. I mixed it together to give me something that it is not, that isn't, too creamy. I prefer working with something like that. So I used the beauty foam, tapped on the product and then on my face, because if I go straight to my face, most times it tends to take out the product from my skin, and that's not it at all. So I started working with my water-based graphic liner, and that was what I used to create this look. That was even the star of the show. So I used it to define my brows, and I was paying attention to making sure that the brows were looking like strokes. When you're coloring your like strokes, that is the vibe I was trying to go for. So I decided that, okay, it's a sad clown. So the brows are supposed to go down, and the way the eyeshadow is, everything just have to be going up, slopey way. So that was what I was actually going for. But where I started having big issue was how to get these colors right. I was scared because I knew I was working with a red hair, and at the same time, I was working with a pink color, clown color. So I was like, God, I don't need to overdo things on my face. Actually, at this point, I was using my eyeshadow palette. Yeah, I worked with it because it was like giving definition on the face as well. So I worked with sky blue, and I just placed it in places that I needed the sky blue to show like a shadow. Do you get? Yeah. So I just use pink, burgundy, and yellow minus the blue. So I use those three colors to bring color to my face because I was working with this inspiration, this exact inspiration. So I started sketching, making sure that everything looked like lines rather than paint. I don't know if you get it. So that was the vibe I was trying to work with. And then I noticed that my brows were kind of down. If you notice in the video, my brows changed because I cleaned it and took it up. I was like, no, it's too down for this look. You understand? Then the cheek, I did the same thing using pink and burgundy color. But first I went with a pink blush before I did that to bring more definition to the cheek. and I really liked it. It came out super good. And I did the same thing with the nose. Everybody knows clown always have a pink nose. Even we that are humans, we also put pink nose in our makeup, right? So I just started paying so much attention to this look because every little thing can make the look awful, and I don't want it to look awful. So I was paying attention to it, making sure that every single detail was put. And at this time, I was actually thinking, God, what will I do to my lip? What am I going to do to my lip? I didn't even know how I'm going to do the lip because the inspiration was far different from what I was doing. And then I noticed this. I just checked my clip and I noticed that my microphone was echoing. I put it in the echo. Oh my God. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Damn. That's a lot of mistake. So that means I have to start redoing the voiceover. Hey, it's well. It's part of the hustle. When I noticed this, I felt really devastated. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to start again? And I really need to drop this kind of tutorial because it's going to help lots and lots of people. But I just kept going though. I was like, okay, anyhow, I'm going to figure it out later. And yeah, right now I'm figuring it out. I'm doing a voiceover. Well, at this point, I didn't even know what I was doing. My lip, I didn't know what to do here. I just kept cleaning, putting. But I think I kind of figured it out though. Oh my God. I paid so much attention to this look. I like it. Don't you like it? So I said put this here. And I don't know if. Oh, I kind of like that connection. Can you guys see that? Well, how do I do my lip? How do I do my lip? Okay. Okay, so while I'm trying to figure out my mouth, we're going to like define all this here with foundation. Okay, so I would like to like wear my lashes. And guess what? Big lash. Can you see this? This is so big. Ooh, I love it. And it looks like it's heavy, but it's not though. It's just like it's made of feathers. So after wearing my black lens, I've noticed that my black lens is actually the best for this, for real. So this is how it looks. I don't know how I'll really describe it, if I like it or not. I'm just thinking, is there anything I would have done differently? Something missing, but I don't know what that is. Anyways, let me show you guys the final look. Basically, this is the end of the look. I don't know if I did so well. I really can't tell, but I like it. The truth is, I like the fact that it is more pink and red, and it's giving not so perfect clown, but also a sketch. What are you fuck are you explaining? Anyways, I think what it looks like is when a child takes a crayon and then sketch the clown's makeup out. So it looks like a sketch work of a clown sketch makeup, a makeup clown sketch. Oof. This is the end of the makeup look. I hope you have subscribed, like this video. Please like. You guys are always not like it. Like this video and give this video a thumbs up. Yes, that's still the same thing as like the video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next makeup tutorial. Bye.